Alright, this is time to continue Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. Last time we made it through Gloomy Woods on the way to Mount Burr, where Bowser Jr. and Paper Bowser Jr. are holding the princesses captive. After finishing the woods, we took a slight detour into the Lakitu Info Center, which I've just left, and did a couple of the Toad missions on hard mode. But I'm just gonna make my way back to the mountain by running north from the center and talking to the Wiggler Butterfly. Would you like to go to Mount Burr? Yes, indeed. Well then, climb onto my back. And so we climb on and fly up, and here we are back in the snowy mountains. When you want to go back to Gloomy Woods, come talk to me. I'll be waiting here for you. Alright. Wiggler Butterfly is just standing on a stump in the middle of this snowy field here. Okay, so this screen looks like it has two exits, technically. There's one on the east side, and then there's a pipe on the northwest. I'm kind of in the south, in the middle here. South of me, there's a fence that just leads straight off, like there's a cliff that just drops right down off the bottom of the screen. I guess that's kind of where we came from. Heading west, there appears to be some, like, I guess I'll call them islands, even though it's not surrounded by water. It's just a really high mountain peak that's not attached to this mountain peak that I can grab over to with a grab pole. Okay, just mistakenly hit a bad button there. There's a Mario block here, has some coins. There's a Luigi block here that has 100 coins. A normal block that has a singular hammer. There's some unbloomed flowers, which I can bloom with my hammer. 5 coins from all, like, 10 of them, or however many there are, maybe 8. And that was it for this little mountaintop here. Let me see what the singular hammer does. Singular hammer. No special effect, but holy smokes does that give me a lot of power. Okay, so Mario's at 91 power right now, and Luigi is at 72. The singular hammer is a plus 38. So I think I'm giving that to Luigi. But either way, that's like a... That's more than a 50% increase in attack power for Luigi. That's pretty ridiculous. So we've got that equipped. Alright. Grab our way back across to the main mountaintop. And then I'm gonna head northwest towards... I keep doing this. Towards the pipe. Gotta jump up some steps. Well, it looks like I can go a little more west here. Seems like it's just a dead end. It's all surrounded by fence, just straight off the cliff into the void. There's a springboard, which isn't jumping high enough to do anything over here yet. So it looks like the pipe is on top of this tall mountain here, and there's like a wooden balcony sticking out, and the springboard is positioned such that you would be able to get up to the balcony if it were a little bit lower, but it's not, so I can't get up there right now. The wall of this mountain, though, looks like part of it is a different color. Like maybe it's like dirt. It's like blue dirt, but dirt nonetheless. So if what we saw before in the previous area was an indication about what that might mean, perhaps we can climb this somehow. But not at the moment. This springboard also, I could just jump off the ledge down the steps that I went up, and that just hit me through some coins. So now I'm kind of on the north side, I think, of the screen. Starting to head east. There's a flippable rock that had 100 coins under it. There's some more like wood stairs that I'll climb up in a second, but south of me there's a frozen pond. Okay, and as soon as I step on it, I just instantly slide all the way across without any control whatsoever. Straight, left, right, up, or down. It looks like I can't... Oh, no, you kind of can do diagonals. Well, that's scary. Okay, well, good to know. Okay, well, this is a small test of the ice powers, but it looks like you just slide until you, in this case, go into the snow. Okay. So south of that, there's a little balcony sticking over the side of the cliff that had a rock on it with the coin under it. And there's a buzzy beetle. We'll jump on. They have become shells. They tucked their heads into their shells, I guess I should say. I just flipped over the last card in my hand because my deck is like empty and I didn't want to use it. Some random card. I guess let's go with the old strat here of doing bad hammer attacks and seeing what happens. Oh. Okay, well, I hit it. It did 0 damage. And then, it, like, flew off to the right side of the screen. And eventually came at me from the left side of the screen. And Mario just jumped over it. It then walked up to Luigi and tried to attack him, and Luigi just hit it with the hammer, and it walked back to its spot. So I guess if I jump on this guy with Paper Mario again... Oh, that actually killed it. Well, fine. Okay. The one that was in its shell is attacking Paper Mario. It, like, came up in front of me and it's just spinning circles around me. Or underneath me. I managed to jump over it. It was Paper Mario, so it was a little bit easier to do that. Alright, Luigi's turn. Weak hammer. It has become a shell. Alright, Mario's turn. I'm gonna hit it with a weak hammer. Off it goes. Attacking Mario from behind. He jumps over it, no problem. Okay. Paper Mario's turn. Guess weak hammer. Okay. Back into the shell. Attacking Mario by spinning circles. He's jumping over it successfully. Buzzy Beetle dodge. Alright, we got it done in a single fight. Never looking back. Luigi's turn. I'm gonna grant twice XP when you defeat enemy this turn. Hopefully, I've done enough damage that I can just jump it to death. Jump. Oh, probably not. Oh, it's dead. Okay, perfect. 216 XP. Okay, another frozen lake with some coins on it. This time they're like across it in a diagonal path, so I guess that would teach you that yes, indeed, you can go diagonally across these things. Okay, so I could go east and leave this screen, or I can go on the north end here and there's like some wood steps and scaffolding, which I'm gonna climb up. There's a coin block, I have 50 coins. There's a crevice in the wall, which Paper Mario can go in. Comes out with a Super Mushroom X3. Goes in again. Comes back out with Super Syrup Jars X3. Goes in one more time. Comes back out with Double 1-Up Mushroom X2. In one more time. Oh, there's more. Comes out with Speed Gloves. Usually the last thing is equipment. Yeah, okay, goes in, comes back out, and is disappointed to find nothing. I don't know why I'm checking the speed gloves. I know what they do, and I know that I'm not going to equip them. So let's just continue. Some more springboards. I'm kind of up on a higher mountainside here. There's a coin block with some coins, and there's another dirt path, like, up this wall. It seems like it would take me, like, west and maybe up the wall some more. There does appear to be some more scaffolding that I can't really jump to, so it might take me over to that. Alright, slide our way back over to the east and up. Crossing a bridge, or at least trying to. Apparently there was an earthquake. Or a big shake. I'm gonna save. It's unclear what caused that shake. Okay, crossing the bridge into the next screen. Okay, successfully on another mountaintop here. See some more coin blocks, 50 coins. Heading east. Another shake. Starlo comes out. There's that rumbling again. Another shake. What the heck could it be? Is it coming from above us? We look up. Screen fades to black. Mount Burr Summit, says the text box. And we see King Babam, who says, fire! There seems to be just like a really high mountaintop here. There's like... Well, there's this mat that King Babam is standing on that has Bowser's face on it. Behind him is, I think, Morty, Lenny, and Iggy? I think those are the three. There's also some Goombas and Hammer Bros. And then all around them there's like all this crazy machinery. Yeah, just crazy machinery, let's leave it at that. And also a giant cannon, as the camera has displayed. It is shooting out giant pieces of cardboard, which as they fall are unfurling and creating terrain shapes and landing in various places. Morty's laughing. I don't know if this is Iggy or Lenny. Don't stop, he says. Fire! Another cannon on the other side of the mountaintop. Shooting out paper creatures. Paper paratroopers and paper spike ball throwy dudes. Can't remember what they're called. I don't think they're clefs. No, yeah, no, they're not. More laughter from the Koopalings. More! Fire more stuff! King Babam steps forward and says, fire! We are all shocked, and various things are now falling right around us. We've dodged them, but a large platform, some icicles, all made of cardboard. Seems like our path to the east might have been blocked off, but these icicles are inconsequential. Starla says, woo, that was a close call. If we weren't careful, it could have been curtains for us. Stuff like this doesn't just accidentally fall from the sky. This has to be the work of Bowser and his minions. You all okay? They all jump. I'm glad to hear that. But the way forward has been blocked. Now what are we gonna do? Paper Mario has an idea. He looks at one of the icicles. ... Jump, jump. Jumps over towards Mario and Luigi. Mouths some words at them. Both of the Marios jump. Luigi jumps. Mario starts spinning around with his arms out. Luigi starts spinning around with his arms up. And Paper Mario just turns into some weird tetrahedral shape. I don't exactly know what he just folded himself into. Looks like you guys are onto something. If you want to practice your new move, just let me know. Trio Drill by pressing A, B, Y in order. Okay, this is just yet another action. A, B, Y. Spin, 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 and we are now underground. We are nothing but a dirt mound, or a snow mound in this case. Ah, I see. Paper Mario got the idea because these icicles are like drill shaped. So Mario and Luigi are spinning. Paper Mario folds into a drill and attaches himself to the top of them, and then they turn over and burrow into the ground, and now I can just kind of go. There are buried items here. Power Bean, 50 coins, Heart Bean. So those things that we've been seeing all game, everywhere, are now accessible. And then on top of that, this platform that fell, that was in my way, the cardboard platform, I can burrow under it through the dirt, and then back to the more snow. Okay, Starlo flies over to us. Whoa, you can tunnel into the ground and move under obstacles. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's some more buried items here. Burrow into the ground. Stash Bean, Speed Bean, Coin, Defense Bean, Power Bean, Bros Bean, Heart Bean. Oh boy. Am I gonna have to, like, decide who to allocate all this stuff to? Would you like to practice? I'm practicing already. Okay. There's another cardboard platform that we can dig under. It appears that I can't, whoa. It appears that I can't, you know, unburrow while I'm underneath this cardboard platform. However, I've noticed that I can hold Y, which is Paper Mario's button, and then release it to do a... Oh, it's actually telling me now. Hold Y and then release it to do a drill dash. Okay, so as I'm holding Y, an arrow appears above my mound, pointing in a direction, and I can aim it, and then I guess I release, and it just goes straight in that direction. Okay, I just got some beans, coin, stash bean, more coins. And I can't burrow in any of this wood. There's like wood steps, and there's also just some wood planks on the ground, and the wooden, the wooden, like, balcony overhangs. Okay, let's see, there's another coin block here. Okay, so I can continue east in two ways. I can either go along this bridge on the south side, which I'm doing. That takes me to a small small mountaintop here that's got a volleyball block. I don't care. I can go back north, and then there's one more platform here. Let's switch to drill, press the buttons, and I can not go under this one, because it's like sitting on a rock. So let's charge up towards the rock, and that destroyed the rock. Now we popped. You learned a new move, Trio Drill. Instructions for how to use it have been added to the guide. Golly, the drill dash really packs a punch. This is bound to come in handy. If you want to practice the move some more, just look at the guide. Okay. By the way, Starlo says, so I'm noticing that this platform, this cardboard platform that I just dug under, it has the checkerboarded question mark pattern that I think I mentioned a while ago that I've noticed on a few of these cardboard platforms. So I wonder if I can interact with these somehow now. Well, camera pans over and looks at the platform. Starlo says, there's something kind of curious about that platform, don't you think? Yes, I do. I think a little trio drill action there might uncover something cool. Okay. Trio drill. Go under it and pop up. Okay, we can't pop up. Maybe I can charge into it. No, I charged under it. Okay, can I go... Whoop. Back underground. Okay. Jump. I can jump up on top of it. Trio drill. Drill into it, and that destroyed the question mark pattern, and I got some heart boots. Gear. Heart Boots. Restores some of your HP whenever you deal damage. This is also plus 20 over what Mario has, plus 6 over what Luigi has. I guess I'll give it to Mario. Although Luigi is actually weaker, but... No. No, they're about the same. Okay, Mario. Mario now has the Vampire Boots, I mean the Heart Boots. Save. Save. Okay. I'm just gonna continue instead of backtracking. Whoops, what I meant to do. Okay, so now I am crossing yet another bridge. This is a bit of a wider one, just going east. This seems to have a raised wall here. I'm gonna hit. That knocks it down to complete the bridge, and now I keep going into a cave. Okay, this cave is like mostly rock ground and some ice. So it's unclear how much I'm going to be able to burrow here. Okay, another Buzzy Beetle. It seems that they are starting in their shells. Let me use this card that gives me 4 extra coins. Okay. And Mario is simply going to attack with the hammer, because I don't think it matters. Yeah, 0 damage, and now he's flying at Mario from behind. Jumped over him. Okay. Paper Mario's turn. Oh, I guess there's more. Boost the star points you earn by a successful action by 50%. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Paper Mario's turn. I'm just gonna jump on this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Back into the shell. This guy's attacking Mario. Oh, I jumped on it. And that made me dizzy, apparently? Every other time that it attacks, it, like, is spinning faster. So I guess there's something to that. Alright, Luigi's turn. Just jump on this guy. Alright, he's dead. Paper Mario's turn. There's one remaining, which I will jump on. Oh, bad. Okay, back into the shell. Oh. Spinning and attacking Luigi. So I guess I don't want to jump on it when it's spinning. Luigi's turn. Jump on the guy. Excellent. Alright, Mario snaps out of it. 144 XP. Okay. Alright, so it looks like this cave is basically just layered from south to north. Like it gets taller and taller. And like pretty just straight corridors. So I'm on the bottom, on the south side. Just crossing on some dirt, or not dirt, anything but dirt. Some rock, floor, and some ice. There's another set of Buzzy Beetles. Attacking Luigi. Luigi's jumping over it. Okay, Mario's turn. I'm gonna attack the one that's still in its shell, I guess. Oh, that didn't send it away. I guess you have to use the hammer. Interesting. I just did 0 damage by jumping on it twice when it was in its shell. Okay, Paper Mario jumps on the one that's not in its shell. And now it's in its shell. Luigi is going to attack it with the hammer. And as it attacks me from behind, I'm going to try to jump on it, but I have failed to do that. I actually did quite a bit of damage. Oh, okay, there we go. I managed to land on it this time with Paper Mario, and that hit it back at the other one, which did a bunch of damage and killed it. So we're left with just one now. I also just got a blank card. Unfortunately, I don't really care about those too much. Let's flip some cards I don't plan on using. And then I'm also going to use this defense card because it's cheap. And there's a goal to use a bunch of cards eventually, so I might as well use the cheap ones when there's no pressing reason to hold on to star points. Okay, jump on the guy. He's now in his shell. Mario healed some HP, thanks to the heart boots. This guy comes from behind. Paper Mario jumps over it. Okay, now it's attacking Mario. Okay. Ah! I hit it with my hammer because it walked up to me, but I guess it was in its shell at the moment that I did that. It was kind of like popping in and out slowly. So when I hit it, it flew off the right side of the screen, and then from the left side of the screen, it hit Mario in the back. I think I could have jumped over it, but I very much was not expecting that. Cute. Alright, Luigi's turn. Just jump on it again. Might kill? Yep, that's enough. Got 144 XP. Continuing east. Okay. We have a hit tip here that says you can drill dash up certain types of walls to climb them. And indeed, north of me there is a dirt wall that goes up the wall. But I could also continue east. There's like an exit to the cave here that I'm going to quickly check out. Ah, this takes me out for real. I want some more scaffolding. And interestingly, the screen isn't very large. It's just 2 mountain peaks connected by what seems to be some bridges and it's an exit to the desert, interestingly. So I'm on the west of these 2 peaks right now. There is a crevice here that I can sneak into with Paper Mario. Comes out with 100 coins. Let's go again. Comes out with Super Nuts X2. Let's go again. Comes out with Super Candy. Woo. Excuse me. Ah, nothing more. Disappointed. This platform that had the... Oops. Crevice seems to have something on top of it, but there's no obvious way to get up there. I'm gonna use the drill and see what happens if I just dash into this wall. Nothing. I also can't dash onto ice. Okay, so this peak in the center just has ice, and in the middle of that there's a ring, which caused 10 coins to appear. And they are disappearing. They're all in the ice, and it's like hard to get them. Okay, well I got 5 out of the 6, whatever. Okay, continuing east, there's a giant armored bully. I don't remember what these guys are called. Ah, but if I go east to try and get to the eastern peak of the 2 that I mentioned, there's no way across actually at the moment, if ever. There's just like a balcony here and it just looks over to the other one, but there's a fence and quite a bit of distance between the 2. It's not like there's like a bridge up on the other side that I would need to hit from there. It just looks completely disconnected at the moment. There's a coin block though. And there are some buried items. Oh, which reminds me, I should probably feed myself those beans. Coin, coin. Ah, apparently you can get attacked while underground. Bully. It is a bully. Literally just called bully. The bully's from Super Mario 64. It's a fairly large one, though. It's kind of like blue. And has 2 like yellow horns sticking out of the side of it. It's basically just a orb. And it's got 2 green little orby feet as well. Cool. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to feed Luigi a super mushroom. Because he's at 46 out of 92. That heals him up, and then with everyone else, I'm just going to do weak attacks and figure out this guy's attack patterns. Okay, he's coming in, just charging in, charging again, continuing to charge. I just hit him with a hammer every time he charges at me. He's knocking me way to the left. Okay, finally gave up. Alright, Luigi's turn. Weak hammer attack. Mario's turn. Weak hammer attack. Paper Mario's turn. Weak hammer attack. It's dead. 80 XP. That was underwhelming. Okay, it's still underground. We got 50 coins and a defense bean. And I guess I'll start allocating these. I'm gonna need to, like, just decide on who should get what. Or maybe I should be just always giving it to whoever has the lowest in that stat. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. I mean, for some things it kind of does. Like Heart Beans, I could give those to Paper Mario, and that has much more of an effect than the other two, because Paper Mario has less than half the health of the other guys. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna give Heart Beans to Paper Mario for now. There's just two of them. Not too big. Bros Beans I'm giving to Luigi, because Luigi has the fewest Bro points. I do think it makes sense to just give Bros points to whoever needs it. Power Beans, Luigi's the lowest in power at the moment, so I guess Luigi gets those as well. Defense Beans, those can go to Paper Mario. Oh, I had 3 of them apparently. Speed Beans, I don't really care. I think I'm gonna hold on to those, and like if it becomes clear later on that there's one character that I really want to swap turn order for some reason, then I can possibly use Speed Beans to make that sway happen. But if I just use them intermittently, I probably just like screw that up. Stash Beans go to Luigi. Luigi has the biggest stash always. Okay. And I'm sure I'm going to be finding, like, actually hundreds of those over the course of soon. Alright. Back west into the cave. And now we can attempt to climb up this dirt wall. There's a small dirt patch in front of the wall that I can burrow into. It's not stone. And then I dash towards the wall, and we're just on the wall now. Well, in the wall, I guess. Okay, 50 coins in a patch. Power Bean in a patch. Oh, and there seems to be some cracks. I'm gonna dash towards that. Increase the shape of the crack. Okay, I broke part of the wall, and underneath it, or behind it, I guess I could say, there was now more dirt, and also I got a defense bean. Okay, so right now I'm on this wall that's kind of on the east side of this screen. More or less rectangular shape of what I can explore here at the moment, but on the bottom left corner of this patch there's another crack, which I will dash into, and that created a path to another central wall. There's some 50 coins, defense bean, 50 coins. Can you dig up a little ways? Oh, and there's some blade saws, like, in the wall going back and forth. So I will attempt to dodge those as I continue heading west. Okay, down, and then west. And then I don't see a way to continue here, but if I pop out, I land on higher ground than where I started. Along this giant rock now. I'm gonna jump up a little bit, and oh, shoot. I fell. Okay, well, I guess we're doing that again. Okay, running back east. Drilling back into this spot. Dashing towards the wall, becoming one with the wall. Heading west, heading up. Dodging blade saws, dodging blade saws, dodging blade saws, heading down, heading west, popping out of the wall. Okay. Ah. Okay. Alright, now we've jumped up and we're back at another dirt patch. So I guess I'm on like the second floor, you might say now. On the west side, and I'm starting to head up. Okay. I'm on the wall, and I can break a crack to the west. That takes me to a little patch where I can break some wall to the north. And that connects all these paths, and now I can dig some... break a path to the east. Alright. And pick up a stash bean. And it says... to exit the wall, just do another drill dash. Okay, so in this case, if I were to just pop out of the wall, it would fall back down to where I was before. But if I were to drill dash, I guess apparently it'll take me... How do I explain this? Like 3D features here. Basically, I'm on like the front. And then if I go up to the right side, it bends back at a right angle. And then if you were to fold straight down from there, that's like floor. Straight down to the right. So in front of me is, if I were to fall forward towards the camera, that's no good. But if I were to go straight right and pop out, that would also be no good. But if I were to go right and also back simultaneously, which I guess is what this dash is going to do, then I make it out. Okay. So let's see. This platform has a Buzzy Beetle that just crazy ran out of me from nowhere. Increase XP earned after battle by 50%. We'll use that. Mario's turn. I'm going to use Bomb Derby, because there's 3 of these guys this time. How do I do this again? Toss, hit. Okay. Toss and hit at the same time. These guys are not taking too much damage from these, which doesn't really surprise me. They had high defenses to begin with, but I got one of them. And it also didn't... Oh, no, it actually did put this guy in his shell. Never mind. Alright. Paper Mario's turn. I'm gonna jump on the one that wasn't getting hit, I guess. Excellent. Okay, that puts both of them in their shell. One of them is aiming for Mario. Ah, okay, I hit it back this time. Okay, now it's aiming for Paper Mario, who jumped on it and hit it back at the other guy, who is now dead. Super Syrup Jar obtained. Luigi's turn. Luigi jumps on the Buzzy Beetle. And it hides in its shell. Mario hits with the hammer. Flies off the right side of the screen. Comes from the left. Mario jumps over it. Paper Mario's turn. Paper Mario jumps on the Buzzy Beetle. And it's dead. 324 XP. Okay, so now the platform I'm on is another, like, long platform going east from where I just was, and I see some dirt walls behind me as I go. There's some, like, spikes in the air. Another Buzzy Beetle trio. So I'm gonna try Rocket Blast. Not really sure what's doing like the best damage here. Most of my attacks are fire-based, so I expect that they don't do too much, but that one guy's dead. And then I hit the other two with a rocket for 20 damage, which is kind of decent. And they went into their shell. Mario also healed some HP from that. Oh, Paper Mario can hit both of these shelled guys with his hammer at the same time. And they both got knocked off. And yeah, they went like one in a row. Could have been bad if I didn't have the high jump that I have. Okay, it attacked Paper Mario. Mario hit it with a hammer. Paper Mario hit it with a hammer. Luigi's turn. Luigi jumps on this one that just got hit, and it's dead. Mario's turn. Jumps on the last one. And it's dead. Heals 3 HP. 216 XP. Mario levels up from 18 to 19, and that is 7 out of 7 lights on the boomerang rank. Rank up to Fire Flower rank. Okay. What can I do now? Okay, so my first 2 ranks were HP up plus and gear slot plus 1. I can do gear slot plus 1 again. These are old. Star point max plus 10, speed up plus. Jump Man is new. Boosts your jump attack power by 25%. Hammerhead. Boosts your hammer attack power by 25%. Counterer. Boosts your counter attack power to 200%. Iron Body. Reduces damage taken from any attacks by 25%. Mushroom XP. Receive bonus XP every time you eat a mushroom. What? Eat a lot to level up quickly. They don't say that only one bro can select this rank up bonus. So that implies to me that, like, we can all get any of these. Drink some water. Gosh, I don't know. Like, it's already at the point now that I very much cannot get, like, nearly all of these. Whichever one I focus is gonna be, like... That kind of determines what I need to use with each character. I'm kind of leaning towards Jumpman at the moment. I already have an extra gear slot with Mario, so I'm probably not going to give him a third one anytime soon. And of course, I don't know what they're going to introduce for later ranks. The counterattack one is also very appealing to me. Because not only is that, like, way more of a damage increase, but also it's every counter, not just, like, the hammer counters or just the jump counters. But it's only counters, so... I guess, naturally, more of your damage is coming from actual focused attacks. I think I'm gonna go for Jumpman. It's just the feeling I have. Boosts your jump attack power by 25%. Okay. We're gonna have to make this decision again for every single other character. Alright, I am now at a 0 out of 8 lights on the Fire Flower rank. Level 19, we get plus 6 HP, plus 1 BP, plus 3 POW, plus 2 defense, plus 3 speed, plus 2 stash. Nice. Alright, continue to just run east. We reach the end of the platform, I think. There is, like, a gap that I could jump to another platform, but there doesn't appear to be anything on it. Okay, well, I did manage to jump over safely, but yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, so we jump back, and there is a drill spot. We drill down, dash into the wall, and I am now on the wall. And the camera zoomed way the heck out. yeah. Okay, so... I'm like looking at this huge wall right now. Basically, there's kind of 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. There's a bottom section and a top section. The top section is all connected in like, think of it as like a series of plus signs, or you could also think of it as just a straight horizontal line with shorter vertical lines cutting it, I guess, or whatever. And that is got some buzzsaws just kind of randomly strewn around it. The bottom section here is divided into 4 parts, just from left to right. There's gaps between each of them, and I'm on the far right side right now. And there's also 3 lanes. So, like, I'm in the bottom lane right now, I guess you could say, and if I were to go right, or sorry, left, over to this second column, I would have access to the bottom lane and then also the middle lane because they connect. But the top lane is disconnected. There's like a wall in the way on that lane. And then on the third lane from the right, there's, or sorry, the third column from the right, the top and the middle lanes are connected. The bottom lane is disconnected. And on the far right, all 3 of them are disconnected, it looks like. But in the middle, there seems to be a crack, maybe? And there's also a crack in the middle on this side. So there's one extra issue here, which is that in order to jump from one column to another, I have to go across this gap, which there's floating spikes in between some of them. So for example, if I were to try to go left, right now, or yes, I think I would just crash into a spike. Okay, so there's one extra element here that I haven't mentioned, which is on the far right side of the right column. It seems like I can go from the bottom lane to the top lane. It like connects around, but there's this like weird pink block in the way, which has perhaps an exclamation point on it. So I'm gonna dash into that and just see what this starts. It moved the spikes, but I still can't get to the top lane from here now. But this does let me dash over to the second column, dash back right to the first column in the middle, and then break that. Okay, and then second column to the third column in the middle, and then back to the second column on the top, and then back to the first part on the top, and now I can hit this block from the other side. So it's kind of like a switch. I like hit this pink block and it moved up and was still blocking my path. So I assume now if I hit it down from the top, it will move the spikes back to where they came from. Indeed. But now that I've broken the path on the far right column here, I have a way back. So bros, bean, and coins there, just for good measure. And then I can make my way over to the far left side, because the spikes are out of the way. Break this crack, and that completely opens this wall. 50 coins, speed bean. And now we go left, off of all of that, and I can pop up out onto this higher platform. Ah, and there's a memory block here. We hit it, and it's Paper Mario, Mario, Luigi, Luigi, Mario. Paper, Mario, Luigi, Luigi, Mario. And I got 10 coins. Woohoo. Okay, so that higher section, it looks like I can't reach it yet. We leave the cave on the west, but on the second floor. Okay, so we're in some scaffolding. Now we're on some snow. Coin block. Some coins. Okay, so once again, it's kind of, this screen is kind of like very vertical. I can go east to west here, but I'm like immediately up against a wall. Whoa. Who said that? Looking around. Ah, I'm so high up. We look up. And way up the wall is Bowser Jr. If I were scared of heights, I would for sure be freaking out right now. ... Hey, buddy! From off screen. Overcomes. Oh, the papercraft is so awesome. Whoa! So cool! We can't see what they're talking about. Hey, stop hogging it, says Bowser Jr. It's half mine, you know. Okay, off they go. Toadette just appears behind us. I knew it! We all freak out. Toadette says, Bowser's minions already have a new papercraft. Exactly. That's bad news, with a capital B. And N. Toadette spins around. This is a job for brave and braided genius, Toadette. ... from the three of us. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. Okay, just walked over a little bit. We need to get working on a new papercraft too. Luckily for you, I've got more ideas than you can shake a stick at. However, I'm gonna need lots of paper toad helpers. And I need a safe place where I can work. What do you mean there's no such thing as a safe place in this terrifying world? After all, I heard there's a village of toads to the west part of Mount Burr. It seems like a good spot to work. The only thing is, it's a bit out of the way. Okay, we start looking up a little bit. Camera pans, camera pans, camera pans. We see like more and more of these walls. There's some toads up on some scaffolding way up there in the west. What's that? It's way higher than you expected. And the path is basically a giant puzzle. And you have no idea how to get there. No problemo. In my extensive research of the area, I learned that the puzzle of Mount Burr can be solved. And when you solve it, you'll have cleared a path straight to Toad Village. Okay. The solution is knowing that it can be solved. Okay, so this screen, from like a broad perspective, is once again kind of 3 layers up a vertical wall. At each layer, there's like a couple places where you can actually walk. So on this bottom layer, there seems to be 3 kind of like summit, peak, whatever you want to call them. I would call them islands, but they're not really that. I'm in the middle one right now. And above that, there's a couple more, just snowy overhangs, and above that, there's like a couple more. On the east and the west, on all 3 layers, there are exits. So there's 6 exits total on this screen. On top of that, right here, where I am, there's a pipe that goes down, and that takes me back to the screen where I first learned how to drill. So I'm on top of this cardboard now. I wonder what happens if you... Okay, you can dig into cardboard. It just, you can't dig around in it. You just dig straight down and then pop back out. There's a coin block here, double one-up mushroom. There's a exclamation point block here, which created a springboard. So that now means that this is a shortcut. Back up to that giant screen. So while I'm here, I'm gonna head back west to where we started. Where, Flying Wiggler is, and collect some of these extra spots that I didn't do before. Bros bean, coins, coins. Okay. Jump up a little bit. Back up these springboards, and then now we can go up this wall on the east side. Dash up the wall. Speed bean, defense bean. And that's about it, apparently. Yeah, I can't really go any further than that. So I still don't know how to get to this other platform, but... Oh, wait a second. No, never mind. I thought I had an idea, but... Maybe I had an idea? But I probably didn't have an idea. I thought maybe that these springboards were like... If I were to drop from higher, I would bounce higher or whatever, but that didn't seem to work. Maybe I could just dig up this wall. No, there's nowhere to dig here, though. Yeah, no, I don't know. There's just a raised platform that I don't know how to get to still. And then there's this first summit place that I assumed I could dig up, but maybe I can't. No, I actually can't dig up this wall despite it being differently colored. So this is probably another shortcut from even higher in the mountain, perhaps. Because there's a pipe up there. Alright, so I've healed myself, and we're gonna head back to the screen with the so-called puzzle. Run east. Dig under this cardboard platform over to the springboard that I just created. And hop up to the pipe that I came down. Go back up the pipe. Toadette is still waiting for us. Okay, so I mentioned that there were 3 platforms on the bottom layer here. I started on the east side and there were bridges between the east and the middle, but from... Oh. I fell off. Apparently you can just walk off. From middle to west there was a gap. That took me off to where the pipe was. But this gap seems like there's like a stone in the wall that would pop out, if activated perhaps, that would create a bridge. It has a symbol of like a crescent moon, but sideways. We'll see if that is relevant. Alright, so finally on this middle platform there is some dirt wall that I can dig up. And we can start by breaking this crack to the east. And that creates a path. We're heading east and kind of up the wall. We got a speed bean. I have 2 choices now. I can either break another wall to the east or I can continue up. I'm gonna go... Okay, if I go up, there's another wall I can break to the west. There's a red rectangle with 2 concentric circles that I can't seem to dig into. Dashing into it does nothing. Okay, if I continue even further up the wall. Even further up the wall. Power bean, bros bean. I can break something going west, or I can go east. Speed bean, defense bean. Then I can pop out from here. And there's a coin block. So I'm up on the 3rd layer, actually. The top layer right now. And I'm on the far east side. Appears like I can jump off here. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I just landed down on the 2nd layer, but on a slightly raised platform that has 2... There's a Mario block, Luigi block. Metal gloves. Let's see what those are all about. Metal gloves, no special effects. I guess they just have decent defense? That's about all I can say for them. I mean, it's worse defense than the trousers that I'm wearing, which they would have to replace, so... Alright, jump off this platform. Oh, and I could have bounced up to that platform anyway, so it's not like me jumping down from there was
like a move. Okay, I can go back up the wall from here, but I'm on like the wrong side of a cracked wall, which I probably should have just been breaking them as I went, but I can't jump off from here. This takes me back down to the bottom layer, where I will be able to get back on the wall. Okay, so we dig in. Dash up. And continue back up the wall. So it's basically just like a shaft here of a bunch of places that I can go either east or west out of. Alright, so I just broke the cracked wall that would have taken me to where I just was. I'm gonna skip the second layer and go straight up to the third layer again. But this time I'm gonna go start heading west. Okay, that takes me out to a platform. Ah, and there's another one of these bridges. Sideways crescent moon bridges that are stuck in the wall. That would take me to the west side. Okay, so I'm gonna head back down the wall, and finally we're gonna head west on the middle layer. Mario! Luigi! Okay, we popped out of the wall. Guys, it's me! Who? Okay, we walked over to the fence, looking out. Can you hear me? It's just Toadette. Mount Burr is the tallest mountain in the area, and you're about halfway to the summit. Okay, we're looking at the wall. Based on my research, there should be some contraptions around you. Yeah, so these walls are interesting. We'll see what Toadette has to say, and then I'll describe them in more detail. Fiddle around with them in just the right way, and you should open a path to the village. Okay, so there's two walls here. Well, there's one wall, and it's divided in the center by, like, a rock formation that I don't think I can cross. It's a sign that says, push the blue crescent and pink target stones into the corresponding slots. Stones can only move on the tracks. Alright, so let me dig in here. Dash up the wall and get a better look at this. Okay, so on the right side, which is all I can see now, but the left side was similar looking, just a different configuration. There is a grid, just like written on the wall, and then sticking out of the wall, there are a few blocks. So the grid is, well, if you count squares, it's 3 by 5, but the elements of the puzzle here are actually on the corners, so I guess it's more like 4 by 6. There is a blue button, or, well, that's also true. There's a blue button, I guess, just sticking out on top of the grid. One left from the right side. One node left from the right side. And then there's a blue block in the bottom right corner. And then there's 3 gray blocks. Which I'm assuming this is basically just a good old ice slide puzzle. I can't seem to push or dash into these gray ones to any effect. Pushing the crescent moon block does nothing, but dashing into it indeed makes it move until it hits either the edge of the grid or one of these blocks. So I hit it up, and then left, and then left, and then down, and then right, and now it's underneath the button. I can dash it onto the button. Okay, it seems to have, like, gone into the wall. And now the bridges with that shape have popped out of the wall. There's 1, 2. Those are both on the top layer. And then 3 is the one we saw on the bottom layer. It'll take me to the west exit. It doesn't seem like there's any way for me to get to the west puzzle yet. So I'm gonna head back up the wall. First, I want to see what crossing this bridge here gets me. Oh, but I know it's nothing, because... yeah, so this bridge has got both the double concentric circle and the crescent moon. So I think if this concentric circle bridge were out, I would be able to cross all the way over to Toad Village on the west side on the 3rd floor. But since it's not, this bridge is only half complete. I'm just gonna jump back down. Just jump all the way back down to the bottom floor. Okay, we're back at where Toadette and the pipe are, and now I can cross west over this newly formed bridge. There's a crevice in the wall. Paper Mario sneaks in. He pops out on a platform a little bit up the wall. Super Mushroom X3, 50 coins. Okay, goes back into the crevice and pops back up. And now we can go west. Okay, so we're on another screen. There's another bully here. I'll just jump on you. Paper sombrero, bro? Out of nowhere? I'm gonna use the boost star points card because it's cheap. Alright, Mario's turn. I'm going to attack the bully with a weak hammer. Paper Mario's turn. I am going to attack both enemies with a weak hammer. Okay, the Sombrero Bros are spreading out and playing music. It increased the power of both of us. The bully dropped some bombs. They didn't blow up, and we just jumped on him a couple times. The bully was like charging into my characters, and I just jumped on him. The bombs were in a line behind all of my characters, so I'm not sure what that was about. I'm not sure if he had snuck under me and ran into the bombs, if that would have been good or bad. Anyway, it's Luigi's turn. I'm going to use Weak Hammer on the Sombrero Bros. Mario's turn. I'm going to use our Sombrero Guy. I don't know why I call him Sombrero Bro. Mario uses Weak Hammer on the Sombrero Guy, and that takes off one of the stacks. Paper Mario attacks with a Weak Hammer against everyone. Take off another stack. And we just got hit by a whole crap ton of hats. That's about all I can say. Oh, and then it got struck by lightning. Very cool. Okay, Luigi's turn. Just use strong hammer. Take off some more of these copies on the Sombrero Guy. Okay, Bully has dropped the bombs again. Charging and hits Luigi. Oh, Luigi gets knocked back towards the bombs. Okay, Paper Mario jumped way over him. He ran into the bombs and exploded for like a crap ton of damage. Unfortunately, that means that we're back to square one on our adventure to getting 5 dodges in a row, but so it goes. Okay, Weak Hammer against the Sombrero Bro. Sombrero Guy. I don't know why it's become a Sombrero Bro. Weak Hammer again. This guy has a ton of copies. There's one left and it ran away. That is disappointing. Got only 80 XP. Okay, so what about this screen? This screen is structured a little bit differently. Looks like there's kind of 3 or maybe 4 maybe 5 platforms that are connected in some ways by just some wooden bridges. So there's one on the far east here that I think if I were to dig up, I could go back east to get to the 2nd floor of the puzzle room. But if I go west, there's a bully. Let's get another fight here. This guy seems to be alone. Let's just use weak hammers. Unfortunately, this guy just seems to completely destroy himself when he uses any attack that I can actually dodge. Because if he does the hammer one, I have to hit him like 4 times before he finally backs off. Okay, that's what he's doing. Attacking Luigi. And I got hit. Oh, and he attacked him again, and I got hit. Yeah. Just hit him like multiple times with a hammer, and eventually that does a ton of damage. And when he drops the bombs, either you jump on him a bunch of times, or he hits the bombs and like it explodes into a million pieces. So Luigi just got hit a bunch. I'm gonna heal him up. Paper Mario's turn. I have a suspicion that this guy's gonna die, even with weak hammer, and indeed, he did. 80 XP. And he's gone. Okay, so this middle platform here, there's another wall that I can go up, and that takes me to the top of, like, basically these platforms are circular, and the middle of them has a wall that, you know, cuts the top half and the bottom half from being high and low. I can go south to another platform. This one doesn't have any height to it, but it is made out of cardboard. It's interesting, there's like cardboard ice here, but it's not actually slippery. Let's see, Paper Mario block that has a bunch of 10 coins in it. Another bully. Let's just jump on him. Cool. You know what? I don't even care. I'm just gonna do some real damage. This guy's dead when he attacks anyway, so... Paper Mario jumps. Okay. He drops the bombs behind me. Jumps and hits Mario back. Jumps, I dodge, he hits the bombs. 36 damage. Wait. He took like half as much damage as he did last time. Did he take more damage from his own bombs previously because he had the power buff from the sombrero guys? Because that's kind of funny. Luigi has leveled up. Alright, level 19, and that is 7 out of 7 lights on the boomerang rank, up to flower rank. Okay. And yeah, it's the same options as last time. I can give extra gear slot, or I can give Jumpman, Hammerman, Counter, Iron Body, or Mushroom XP. I do feel like the gear slot isn't a terrible idea. I don't have a specific piece of gear in mind, but... Star points I feel like I don't actually really need to increase my max star points. It's not... I can see when that would be useful, like if you're using really expensive cards and you have a bunch of them that you just really want to use, but... I am not at that point, so it's fine. None of these other ones, aside from Speed Up Plus, are, like, better or worse doing them earlier or later, fortunately. I'm kind of leaning towards the gear slot, because I have a feeling it'll be useful, and potentially more useful with a good accessory than some of these damage increases. We're gonna go with the gear slot for Luigi. Alright, plus 4 HP, plus 1 BP, plus 3 POW, plus 3 defense, plus 3 speed, and plus 5 stash. Luigi is almost broken level 100 stash. It's at 95 right now. Probably will have it on the next level. If not, for sure one level after that. Okay, so if we continue west, there's 2 more platforms here. Again, this one's circular. There's kind of like a spiral staircase around the center with springboards that take me up. Springboards are increasingly far from where I'm trying to actually go, so I need to dash. The center has a block on top of it for the 50 coins, and then a springboard up to one more platform here, which is a smaller circle that has another coin block with 50 coins. Oh, and then also I can grab back over to the east to get onto this big platform in the middle at the top without going up the wall, I guess? Oh, this doesn't actually connect. Oh, now I'm confused. I think I missed some stuff. Shoot. I'm gonna have to jump back down.
Let's go.
Okay. Getting attacked by a Buzzy Beetle. There are 2 of them. And Sombrero. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna take some of the stacks off this Sombrero guy because it's a bit problematic when it had a ton. But then I'm gonna focus on the Buzzy Beetles. Okay, that puts one of the Buzzy Beetles in the shell. Okay. Buzzy Beetle's attacking Paper Mario. I'm just jumping over it carefully. Okay, Luigi's turn. Jump on the Buzzy Beetle again. And it's dead. The Sombrero guy runs away. I guess there was only a single stack this time, so that kind of sucks. I still have yet to actually kill one of those guys. Buzzy Beetle's dead. Okay. Got a Super Syrup Jar. And 144 XP.
Here we go.
Okay, we're fighting another bully with yet another stack of Sombrero guys. Okay, so as I said before, jump on the Paper Sombrero guy. Okay. Paper Mario is also going to jump on the Paper Sombrero guy. I think it's still stacked. Okay, there's 3 of them. Okay, pow up for both characters. Luigi's turn, I'm going to do Weak Hammer against the Bully. Okay. Bully tosses some bombs. Starts charging at Mario. Mario gets hit because I suck. Okay. We jumped on him a couple times. He did not hit the bombs. Can use the Weak Hammer again on the Bully. Use Weak Hammer on both of them. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna... Is this Sombrero guy gonna run away again? No, he's actually attacking. Okay, well, it threw hats at us, and I got hit twice. Luigi's turn. Ooh. Okay, the bully is dead. Mario's turn. I'm going to jump on the Sombrero guy and actually hopefully kill him for once. And it's dead. Dropped a bunch of money. 148 XP. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get the dodge goals for these guys. Because I'm, like, failing. Alright, let me head back to where I came from. Drop down on the west side. Go back across this southern cardboard platform. And then head back to the very first platform where there was a wall. I keep accidentally stacking up to do the grab mechanic instead of using a jump or a drill. The number of, like, abilities that I have to cycle through now is larger. Okay, I found a stash bean on the first wall. There's also a saw blade here, which I've dodged. Okay, we pop out. Now I'm gonna head over to the second platform. This one's pretty tall. Up the wall. Some more saw blades. Got a heart bean. Oh, I got hit and that popped me out. I guess it didn't do damage, it just removed me from the wall. Let's try that again. 50 coins. Defense bean. 50 coins. And that was all on this part of the wall. Okay, going back up a little ways. There's a crack in the wall here. Take a break. Another item, it's a rose bean. And that was all on this wall. Okay, now I can head back to the upper spot where I was grabbing across. Bouncing up in the spiral. Jumping up, jumping up. Okay, so far northeast platform here. And I can grab across to the middle platform. And then from the middle platform, I can grab across to the east platform. And from the east platform... Oh, there's a Buzzy Beetle. Triple Buzzy Beetle, in fact. Let me use a card. Increase XP by 25%. Excellent. Mario's turn. I am going to use a normal mushroom on Luigi, because I want to burn a turn. And also Luigi could use it, I guess, but doesn't need it that badly. Okay, this guy's coming in and attacking Luigi. Hit him more with a hammer. Paper Mario's turn, I'm going to use Trio Racket and see how much damage this does to all three of them. Alright, smush them into paper, they get stuck to the wall, and we play Wall Ball. Step back. Do the big hit. Excellent. And that defeated all but one of them. I got a blank level 1 card, and I got Super Syrup Jar. Luigi's turn. This guy did not duck into his shell from that. So I jump on him and he's dead. 270 XP, Paper Mario levels up. 219, and that is 7 out of 7 lights on the Boomerang rank. Rank up to Flower rank. And we have the same options, except there's one additional one here that says increase the max number of copies that Paper Mario can have by 2. That sounds good. Gear Slot is tempting, but extra copies is way more tempting. That's like basically an increase to every single one of my stats except for speed and stash and BP. So like half my stats. It increases HP / defense effectively. You have 2 more copies, you have, you know, a third more total hits you can take. And it increases power because you're hitting with more guys. So it's good. Alright, plus 2 HP, plus 3 BP, plus 4 POW, plus 2 defense, plus 3 speed, and plus 2 stash. And then I should probably actually check the break time? Hey, feel like taking a quick break? The game will still be waiting for you when you get back. Promise. I haven't been playing for that long. How have I never seen that before? Maybe it's because I haven't actually turned the game off. I've left it in sleep mode between sessions. Unsure. Alright. Although it's a little shocking that they're only giving you that message at like 20 hours or whatever it's been. Whatever. Luigi can now equip a second extra, which I kind of forgot about. So gloves, I have metal gloves, HP. Dang it. Metal gloves, which is plus 25 defense. HP gloves, which is 10% HP. 10 in this case. Speed gloves, 10% speed, which is 6 in this case. Charge gloves, increase star points you accumulate after attacks. That's actually not bad. And then there's a couple accessories. So let's see. Counter belt, greatly boosts your POW whenever someone in your party gets KO'd. Death Mush Jams, temporarily increase your defense when you eat a mushroom. The silver statue lacks any real purpose, can be sold for a good price. Let's see, grant star points whenever you land a lucky hit. That's not bad. I'm actually leaning towards that one. I keep accidentally scrolling into like menus I don't mean to go to. both charge gloves and the star brooch grant extra star points. I think we're gonna go with the lucky hits because Luigi is got a big stash, is most likely to be lucky. And I can only imagine that that is a better increase than the other one, because it's like a rarer occurrence. I mean, it could be wrong, but... Alright, let me save. Alright, so heading east, back to the big screen with the puzzles. I'm now on the second floor. On the west side, there's a block here that I can hit, which removed the wall between the two puzzles. Okay. Oh, and has also removed the wall above where I am. There was like a wall of rocks, or a line of rocks in the wall directly above where I'm at, which I'm gonna go check out now. Okay, dig in, dig up, heart bean, stash bean. Oh, and then I can just go east to the puzzle, the second puzzle. Well, once again, it's a grid. This one is 5 by 6. I don't think I'm gonna detail it very much, but basically, same idea as before. So it's up, right, down, right, left, up, and then left, and that pushes the pink block with concentric circles onto the pink block switch. It sinks into the wall and pops out bridges with the same symbol. There's one on the east side and one on the west side on the top layer. Okay. So now we have a path to the Toad Village and also a path back into the cave, which I'm actually going to take first. Okay, we're over there. Pop out onto that newly formed bridge. Walk our way over to the cave entrance at the east. There's a giant gray block in the way that I can triple hammer away. And we're back in the cave. Okay. Oh. More Buzzy Beetle. Buzzy Beetle? Buzzy Beetles. Okay, there's 3 of them. They are in their shell and have taken 0 damage from my attack. Use this card that boosts star points whenever I dodge an attack. And then I'm going to discard this last card to empty my deck. Okay, so it's Mario's turn. These guys are all in their shell, so I feel like not much is going to happen. I'm going to jump on it with 0 damage. That was intentional. Paper Mario's turn. You can now hit all 3 of them while they're in their shells. They go flying off. Oh, my god. Well, I got hit by most of them. And that, like, ruined all of Paper Mario's copies. Okay, Luigi just hit back a guy while it was in its shell, and that didn't end well for him. The last 2, though, he managed to hit back properly, so that's good. Increase XP after battle card. No reason not to use that. Okay, Luigi's turn. This seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna use the Fire Flower. I expect it not to do much damage, but I could be wrong, so that's why I should try it. Killed one of them. The other one's hidden their shell. Mario's turn. Gonna hit one of these guys away. Jump over it on the way back. Okay, Paper Mario's turn. I'm going to use Copy Block because I just blew all my copies, and I'm now up to 8 officially. Okay. Just hit one that was trying to creep at me with Luigi. Mario jumped on a very fast spinning one and got dizzy, but that's okay. Because it's Luigi's turn, and Luigi jumps on the last one and kills it. Some more blank cards. Okay, 270 XP. Okay, so we're in the cave and we're up on the 3rd tier now. I'm like going all the way from west to east across some like stone bridges. Ah, there's yet another Buzzy Beetle. Guess I should take care of it.
Let's go.
Okay, starting this time with a hammer. Skip a turn. Oh, and up comes a sombrero guy. Maybe this is a chance. Because I can just jump on these shell guys. 5, 6, 7, 8! And do 0 damage because they are shelled. Okay, sombrero guys increasing power, no big deal. Luigi jumps on one of these guys for 0 damage. Getting hit by a Buzzy Beetle way too many times. Mario took a lot of damage, so he is going to heal with a Super Mushroom. Paper Mario's turn. Attacks the Buzzy Beetle that's still in its shell with a jump. And fails. Okay, here comes a Mario, Luigi, Paper Mario, Mario, Luigi, Paper Mario. Wait, what? Oh, and then they charge into you? How the heck do you dodge that attack? Holy smokes, I didn't even see, like, the follow-up part of that attack. Okay, well, continuing to jump on the shell guy. Okay, that one was not shelled. Dodging with Mario, trying not to jump on it while it's spinning. Okay, it's no longer shelled. But that's okay, I can continue to hit them with weak hammer. And then they will shell. And then I can just jump on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 damage. Paper Mario, Luigi, Mario, Paper Mario, Luigi, Mario. I haven't managed to dodge this sombrero attack yet. It's really hard. Maybe if I hit off like just one. Oh, that actually killed one of the Buzzy Beetles. I hit the Buzzy Beetle back at the sombrero guy, and I think that actually knocked off most of its... It's hard to tell if it's a 1 stack right now or a 2 stack, but I think it's actually just a 1 stack, which means that I think it runs away. So I should probably go in for the kill. Oh, it was a 2 stack. What a waste. Oh well. Now I definitely need to go in for the kill. Okay. Super Candy obtained. Luigi's turn. Jumps on this last Buzzy Beetle. And get a Super Syrup Jar. 212 XP. Okay. So finally we're on the east side of this cave here. And there's a path up the wall. And this wall appears to just be a very large grid of like thatch it or whatever you want to call it. 50 coins with some buzzsaws here and there. Defense bean. Coins. So I just kind of explored the bottom rung. Apparently I can get out on the far west side, kind of in the middle. So let's not do that right away. Right, stash bean. Dodging some buzzsaws. Power bean. Dodging some buzzsaws. Speed bean. Dodging some buzzsaws. Heart bean. Okay, that looks like everything. So now I'm going to go back to the west side. Dodging some buzzsaws. Dodging some buzzsaws. Okay. Now on the west side, I'm going to dash out and land up on this raised platform that I couldn't get to before. Jump up some steps. And get the paper speed bangle. Okay. Probably won't equip that, but cool. Okay. So here we are again. Back in the giant screen. I'm gonna dig my way up to the top floor. And then head west over these newly appeared bridges. Alright, there's some more items in the ground. 50 coins, power bean, 50 coins, heart bean. A crevice in the wall. Paper Mario sneaks in, pops out another platform up top. Super Nuts X2 from block. Okay, back into the crevice. Back out down by the rest of us. And there's a toad here. Hey, you made it up all the way here. You made it all the way up here. Nice job. Nice job, thank you. And then we head west across this bridge, the Moon Bridge, and that takes us into the Toad Village, which we are seeing the camera pan over it right now. There appears to be some buildings, some shops, an info center, a pipe, lots of snow, some toads. The toad that greets us at the entrance on the east side who says, "Hello Mario, hello Luigi." Whoa, another Mario! Well, hello to you too. I see that the rumors I've heard about paper versions of people are true. Anyway, welcome to our humble village. It's chilly up here, but I hope you'll make yourselves at home. Starla pops out. Says, okay, I'm guessing that if we find Bowser Jr., we'll find the princesses too. We're gonna need to find a way to get even higher on the mountain. But before that, we should check at the Lakitu Info Center. The paper toads have been so helpful. It wouldn't hurt to have a few more in our back pockets. Literally. Literally. Welcome to the Toad Village of Mount Burr. It's chilly, but we don't let the cold slow us down. Nice. Okay, so this village seemed like it's kind of divided into two main summits, and then there's a couple other smaller ones, I guess. This first one that we're starting on has got a big evergreen tree in the middle, and along like the north edge, it's got 3 shops on some like wood scaffolding. So let's start, I guess, from east to west. There's an item shop, which I'll take a peek in. There's 2 toads in here that aren't the cashier. One of them says, have you found any beans in the ground or walls? They can help power up your stats, you know. Another one says, I'm not saying this just to get you to buy more items, but you should buy more items. They can really help you out in a tough spot. Alright, let's talk to the item shop. Welcome to the item shop. How can I help you today? Buy items. There's nothing new here. You know what? I'll buy a handful of super mushrooms. I'll buy 5. I now have 17. At 30 each. Not too expensive. Okay. Back outside, heading west to the gear shop. There's a customer who says, "Why do we always wear the same thing, you ask? It's just the Toad way. Though I do confess, sometimes I wish the Toad way involved a puffy down jacket." Okay, welcome to the gear shop. How can I help you today? You can buy singular boots and the singular hammer, or the elite boots and the elite hammer. I mean, it's definitely an increase of power for, like, everything. Okay, sorry, I just looked through them. Singular boots and elite boots are just... Elite and then singular is the order of power. And there's both boots and hammer for Mario and Luigi. Luigi already has the singular hammer. The boots that I'm currently wearing with Mario do heal me, but they are weaker than both of these boots. The singular boots would be overall about a 20% increase-ish, maybe a little less. The hammer, kind of about the same. Luigi would also get about a 20% boost from the singular boots, but it's not huge. There's also some trousers here that are higher defense than what I have. One of them increases stash by 5, and one of them increases HP by 20, in addition to the defense increase. Defense increase isn't huge, but it's there. I think I'll hold off on those as well. We've got HP Gloves DX, which increases max HP by 20%, and BP Gloves DX, which increases max BP by 20%. The Healthy Ring, which completely protects you from all status effects, which actually kind of sounds amazing. I'm not going to lie. But I haven't been, like, completely ruined by status elements yet. Well, actually, there was a fight where status elements were, like, a pretty big problem. I think that when I was fighting, Roy and Wendy, it was not great, but... Paper Mario can get the Counter Wear, which sometimes lets you deal equal damage to an enemy that damages you, but again, Paper Mario's only has one extra slot currently and is wearing the Copy Bangle, which I think is, like, super important to keep, so we'll pass on that. I could redeem points. I have 390 now. Oh, and there's some new ones in stock? Why? Wait, are they, though? I can't really tell. Oh, they are. They are new because they involve cards. They must have been added to the store once I unlocked the card ability. These are, I think, both for Paper Mario. It's a hammer called the Collector's Hammer, which increases your striking power based on the variety of cards you hold, which currently is weaker than my existing hammer, but possibly not for ever if I were to get a bunch of cards, but also if I were to get a better hammer, then yeah, so I don't know. There's also Charge Gloves, which increase star points you accumulate after attacks, again for Paper Mario, but oh well. Those would cost 100 each. And we've looked through all these other ones before. Sure, we could read through them all again and it would be very interesting, but I don't think I'm going to buy any of them right now, so... Let us leave the shop and then finally head over to the card shop. Oh, outside the card shop, behind it, looking off into the distance. You know, I've seen the Lakitu use that pipe before, but I have no idea where it goes. Okay. Just looking over to another summit with a pipe on it. It looks like I can get to it, but I'll have to go around a little ways. Alright. Let's see, there's 2 customers in the card shop. Remember to add any new battle cards you buy to a battle card set, otherwise they won't show up in battle when you most need them. Another guy says, if you want to use more battle cards, make sure to use plenty of bros attacks and trio attacks. They'll help you earn star points the fastest. Okay, and then finally there's this salesman, the question card salesman. Let me guess, you want to talk about question cards, right? What are you in the market for? I want to sell. Alrighty, these cards are very valuable, so I only buy them one at a time. What would you like to do? Sell them all is what I would like to do, because I can't use them. Alright, sell a level 1 card for 200 coins. Okay, let's pretend this never happened. Let's talk to him again. I want to sell. Level 1 card for 200 coins. Goodbye. Let's pretend this never happened. I want to sell. Sell a level 1 card. Let's pretend this never happened. I want to sell. Sell a level 1 card. Alrighty. Let's pretend this never happened. I want to sell. Alrighty. Let's pretend this never happened. I want to sell. Alrighty. How many of these do I have? I want to sell. Alrighty. Let's pretend this never happened. I want to sell. But you don't even have any level 1 question cards! Exclamation point. Okay. I want to... No, I don't want to buy. Never mind. I want to sell. I'm gonna sell a level 2 question card. But you don't even have any. Okay, I didn't think so, but just in case. Alright, let's talk to the main shopkeeper here, see if there's any new cards. There would appear to not be any new cards. Let me actually check my deck. I think that there was something that I found or bought or something that was, like, worth adding. Hits all enemies 3 times with 10 damage I can remove and replace with this shiny card that hits all enemies 4 times with 15 damage that I got. I think I had intended to do that forever ago, but... Oh yeah, pulls 3 new battle cards. This is kind of one that I thought was not bad. It's fairly cheap. But... maybe if I'm, like, ever going for, like, some specific build, but at the moment I think I'm fine without it. There was, like, some challenge achievement for using, like, 10 cards in a single battle or something ridiculous like that. Alright, back outside the shop, there's another toad. It says, sure, this village is freezing and remote, but nothing beats the view from up here at sunrise, which I'm sure we will never see. Another toad here, who says, Mount Burr used to be a quiet place, but lately there's been a flurry of activity. The tremors are something else too. What on earth could be causing them? Alright. At the bottom of this platform, there's a wooden overhang with a toad next to a snowman. Don't mind me, I was just making a snowman. It's very relaxing, you should try it sometime. Not sure I'm able to do that in this game, but okay. Alright, heading over to this west platform. This one has a building and a info center. And a toad. Toad says, making snowman, having snowball fights, even when it's freezing, there's loads of fun stuff to do here. Okay, another toad. Supposedly, Bowser and his minions have a villa somewhere in these mountains. My question is, who in their right mind would sell a villa to Bowser? You sure he didn't build it? It looked very Bowser Castle-like. But what do I know? Okay, there's another toad here, like the northwest corner, looking off into the distance. And in the distance, and also on the map, I didn't notice this before, but in the distance, there's like a big mountain wall. And in the wall, there's like an entrance to a cave and a small, like, outcrop outside of, like, in front of it, where you would be able to stand. There's a fence around most of that, but actually part of it, it looks like you could... Shoot. Sorry about that. Part of it looks like it could drop off somehow. The toad's looking at it and says, from here you can just see that mysterious entrance to the mountain across the way. Nobody knows what's in there. Spooky, right? Yes, very. Okay, Super Mushrooms X3, 50 coins. And that's next to this house. In this house there is a blue toad. Hey guys, feel free to hang around in here for a while if you need to warm up. Okay, and that is all that's in there. That reminds me, I never figured out what the deal with that house with the second floor back in the woods was. It's gonna bother me now. Okay. If I head south, that takes me to a pipe. The pipe has a metal cover on top of it. There's a toad next to it who says, sorry, that pipe is still under construction. When it's all done, you'll be able to ride it all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. Neat, huh? That would be quite neat. I don't know why it's blocked right now. Okay, back north. Interesting. So there's a path north to yet another pipe. It doesn't seem blocked. But that path, it's like a bridge, comes out from the back of the info center as far as I can tell. I can't get to it from here. So let's talk to this Lakitu in front who's looking in the front window, who says, shh, don't tell anyone I'm here. I really messed up at work, so the boss gave me the boot. But maybe, if I hang around here long enough, I can convince them to hire me back. That seems unreasonable, but... Alright, let's save, and head into the Lakitu Info Center. Ah, indeed, there is an exit on the right side with a Lakitu in front of it, who says, sorry, this entrance is reserved for a very special client. Sorry, I can't tell you who our very special client is. Another random Lakitu in here says, when it's a slow news day, we also make deliveries. Lucky for us, we have lots of loyal clients. Oh. Okay, I walked up to the counter, and from the doorway, we hear, everyone! And in runs Toadette. You're here to rescue more paper toads, right? Great. The more paper toads you rescue, the faster we'll get a new paper craft built for you. I'll be working on it in Toad Village if you need me. I'll be waiting for you in the village center. Good luck. Okay. I can tell you guys are just itching to rescue some paper toads. Ah. Okay. Okay. There's 3 missions here. And only 3 missions. I can't, like, go to other missions from other areas. And each of these missions is in a different area. So I can do Paper Toad Tailgate, rescue all the paper toads and deliver them safely to the Lakitu. This is in Doop Doop Dunes. I can do Paper Toad Flurry, catch the paper toads before they hit the ground. This is in Twinsy Tropics. And then Paper Toad Peel Off. Paper toads are stuck tight to the walls. Drill dash them to rescue them. And this is in Mount Burr. Perhaps we should just go through them in order. To Doop Doop Dunes, Paper Toad Tailgate. Rescue all the paper toads and deliver them safely to the Lakitu. Okay. I see some paper toads that almost got eaten by a sandmarg. It thinks, yikes, that was a close one. It's running around. Jumps up. Okay. It's a good thing I jumped right at that moment, it thinks. I think we're in Toad Village. It worked again. I'd recommend this technique to anyone. Yeah, so this Toad is like dodging this sand mark successfully. And then runs over to us. Mario, you must be here to save us. My friends are scattered around everywhere. Please help, we'll fall behind you. Mario, over here, says the Lakitu. Bring all the paper toads to me, okay? Anytime you jump, the paper toads will jump too. Watch out for enemies, and good luck. Alright, so we're in the sand village in Deep Dunes. Come back when you have all the paper toads. Okay, I'm on the west side. Gonna head north. See a paper toad in front of one of the buildings. I also see a sand mark. Shadow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2. Okay, it's not coming out. I've got another one. Heading east along the north side. Got another one. Ah, it ate one of the toads. Okay, so what happens when that happens? Oh no, we lost one. We just start over, I guess? I have 0 toads and 1, like, fail mark. Okay, I'm gonna take the south road this time. 2 toads. Okay, yeah, so when I jump, everything jumps, and it's like targeting one of the toads in the line. There's like a little target under it when it's about to attack. Okay, collected 5 toads from the southern path. Gotta head back west to get to the northern path. Okay. Back where the Lakitu is. Alright, and then we're heading to the north path. Collected the toad, and we're gonna dodge some more of these guys. To 7, 8, up to 9. Wait, where's the 10th one? Am I screwed because when I died I started with 0 instead of 1? Oh wait, but it like got eaten. Does that mean it's like actually gone for good? Is that what happened? Come back when you have all the paper toads. No, I'm missing one. Where is it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I found it. I found it. Okay, we dodged. And we're heading back to the Lakitu. Well done.
Yeah.
Paper Toad Tailgate. Toads rescued 100 plus 10. We're now at 27 objectives complete. Alright, don't forget to save. Yes, I will do that. Game is saved. Game is saved again. Alright. Hi, here to rescue some paper toads. Paper Toad Flurry. Catch the paper toads before they hit the ground. To Twinsy Tropics. Catch the paper toads before they hit the ground. Ready? Start. Okay, we're just on some random cardboard island. I see a toad that is slowly fluttering down. You can kind of see its shadow. Okay. There's another one. Like they're floating left and right. You can jump up to get them before they hit the ground. I'm sure if they run into me, I would get them as well. Okay. There's a blue one falling now. It's falling quite a bit faster. Another blue one. I'm remembering that old trick where Luigi's head is taller, so he like actually is more easily able to hit these guys. So or sooner able to hit these guys, I should say. Like just jumping with Luigi. Unless they get close enough to the ground that it doesn't matter. I need to cover more ground. Really much to say here. I'm just kind of catching these guys as they come down. That's 15 total. Oh, now they're starting to mix the blues and the reds. Like a red started to fall, but a blue started to fall after it, and the red's hitting the ground later because it's moving so much slower. Okay, they're starting to get, like, a lot, and it's starting to get confusing, like, which color is which, and which shadow belongs to who, and what direction they're moving, and... Bit of a mess. A lot of toads. Up to 25. Short break. Alright, now there's, like, just actually tons. You can see, like, 7 at once right now, all fluttering down. I guess it was 6. 31. Comes 4 or 5 more. All kind of at the same time. 4 more. Oh, these ones are dropping in weird angles. Okay, up to 39. One more that's moving in some kind of triangle pattern? Alright. Good job catching all the paper toads. That was 40 of them. Ridiculous. Why do I even bother with the other missions? I could just do this one and get 4 times as many. Alright, toads rescued. 110 plus 40 for a total of 150. 28 objectives cleared. Alright, don't forget to save. I'll do it next time. Alright. Last one. Paper toad peel off in Mount Burr. Paper toads are stuck tight to the wall. Drill dash at them to rescue them. Okay, we're in that cave from earlier. Currently on the ground floor. And I am starting to go up a wall. There's these toads. Interestingly, when I drill dash here, it would potentially take me into some buzzsaws if I'm not careful with my direction. And indeed, buzzsaws are very awkward. Okay, just dash past them. So yeah, there's some buzzsaws and there's some toads. The wall is the same shape as before, as far as I can tell, but definitely more buzzsaws. Also some cracked walls that weren't here before. Okay. Popped out on, like, I guess the second floor, between the first and second floor maybe. There was a block which created a springboard, which I guess I can use as a shortcut to get back up to this floor. And jump across here, there's a toad. Thank you, I thought I'd be lost forever in this dank cave. Mind if I slip into that pocket of yours? I'm freezing. Alright, into the pocket. Jump back over to where we can go into the wall again. Go up the wall. There's a toad stuck to the wall, except it's a blue toad who seems intent on running away, so I'm going to dash it from a distance. And that got it. Okay. Some more buzzsaws, which I will dodge. That gets me to another toad, heading back across the buzzsaws, and then dashing out of the wall onto truly the second floor here. Running over to the east. There's a gap to another platform on the east wall, which I'm going to jump over to. And on the platform there is a breakable gray brick, and behind it there is a toad who says, "I'm so glad you found me. I couldn't have been stuck in this hiding spot forever." Okay, that's 7 out of 18. Okay, we jump back over, and once again dig into the wall. And this is the columns and lanes. The spikes are in slightly different positions now. Some of them are moving. I'm just gonna head west. Okay, I gotta head back east. That gets me a toad. request. Now there's a toad in a bubble that's like moving up and down between these lanes. Got that one. They're waiting for a second. Okay. We're on the west side now. Popped out of the wall. There's another exclamation mark block, which created another springboard. Okay. Some other springboards just bounced me straight up to the top level, which I guess makes sense because before we needed to leave from the cave and then come back in. Okay, so these gaps, I am just bouncing over them right now. Before there were stone bridges there, but they're gone now. And I hit a block which has returned to the bridges. So now I don't have to dash jump over those springboards if I want to get back. Okay, so now I am on the grid again, and hopefully the rest of my toads are here because this is kind of the end. Alright, there's a blue toad. Dash through him. Heading up. Nothing there. Heading back down and left. I see a toad behind some buzzsaws. Okay, sneak over to that guy. Sneak back past the buzzsaws. Oh, I got popped out. Hit the buzzsaw. Okay, heading back east. And back up onto the wall. Okay. Okay. Sneak past some buzzsaws somehow. No, I got hit again. Those buzzsaws are weird. Okay, so the way that these buzzsaws usually kind of look is that you can kind of think of the diggable lanes as being two tiles wide, if you will. Basically like the size of my digging mound, like times two. I guess a little bit thicker than that, but like if you were to go from one side to the other, it's not much further than that. And the buzzsaws are filling up the lanes by having two buzzsaws. Usually they go together, but in this spot here at the top, they're on these tracks that are going left and right independently, or like oppositely, which is making it a little hard to dodge. Ah, got hit again. I'm gonna try to get to it from the other side, I guess, if I can. I've been trying to go from the right, which is blocked on the right by like some buzzsaws, so maybe if I can go from the left, it'll be more straightforward. Okay. Over on the left side. On just one of the buzzsaw tracks, and then yeah, that got me the toad. Okay, back across that. Down and over to a line of 6 green toads, which gets me up to 18 out of 18. That was kind of loud. You saved the paper toads. Nice. Paper toad peel off, 150 plus 18, which puts me to 168 and 29 objectives cleared. And I got a congratulations card. Costs 7, has a mushroom with some little clouds around it. Can transform standard enemies into mushrooms. Has a chance of failure. Fascinating. Delivery toad here, direct from Peach's castle. Oh. Here comes the toad with the sack. I peeked inside already, and it's a new trio attack. You got a new trio attack. Trio Whirligig. Go to the battle guide to see how it works and practice using it. Okay. Well then, I'm off. Goodbye. Fellows! Thanks to your efforts, the village is now teeming with paper toads. This is Toadette. I'm heading back to the village center to get cracking on this new paper craft. It's going to be a real doozy, but I'll need a little longer to get it built. In the meantime, you guys should go after Bowser Jr. and rescue the princesses. I'm off to work. Okay, Lakitu says, do you have a minute? Oh, talking to the Lakitu in front of the door, on the right side. The guard Lakitu says, sure, what's up? I need you to make a delivery to a client on the upper part of Mount Burr. The package is outside, and you can use a shortcut to zoom it over. Urgent delivery to Upper Mount Burr. Is taking notes. Gotcha. Consider it done. And goes out the door. I'm going to talk to this guy again. When it's a slow news days, we also make deliveries. Yeah, okay. No new Paper Toad quests. Toadette said to keep after the princess. You'll want to head to the exit to the east. Yes, of course. Would you like to revisit a quest you've already played? Okay, so I could just redo these ones that I just did. Apparently not. Apparently the Paper Toad Peel Off that I just did doesn't have a hard mode, but Paper Toad Flurry does. Let's move on for now. I will save, because I said I would do that. I'm curious as to what's back here. Oh yeah, also, do you have what it takes to meet challenge? You need to clear 32 or more quests. So if I cleared all the current quests, I would be able to get a new card from that, but... okay, we're seeing a scene in front of the shops, even though that's not where we are. There's a 3D Toad that's talking to two Paper Toads, who says, welcome, welcome, glad you could make it here. Thank you, we owe it all to Mario, of course. Another Paper Toad. Brr, does it ever get warm here? It gets warm-ish. Yeah, not really. Paper Toad says, oh, well, I'm just glad we're safe. Another Paper Toad says, you guys should visit our world someday. The 3D Toad with, like, sweat drops is... Oh, is it warm? Just thinking about that makes me so happy I could cry. Maybe it's teardrops, I don't know. Now we're seeing the scene of this green toad that was overlooking the mysterious cave in the background, who's talking to a green Paper Toad. The 3D Toad says, hey, so... what's the deal with that creepy door over there? How does anyone ever get all the way over there, anyway? The Paper Toad says, just turn into a paper airplane and fly over to check it out. What are you afraid of? Easy for you to say. Well, how about getting some friends together and making yourself into a kite? I think our kite would be a bit more like an anchor. Paper Toad. Paper Toads surrounding the tree in the center of the shop platform. Toadette seems to be writing something, maybe drawing up some designs. Paper Toad says, hey, Toadette! Another Paper Toad says, is the new paper craft done yet? Yet another Paper Toad, yeah, we want to see it! Back to the first guy, can we see it? Can we see it? I'm so excited! Second guy, I can't wait to drive it! Vroom! Toadette jumps up excitedly and says, guys! I need peace and quiet to finish! That's not excited, that's anger. Okay. Alright, back to Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario. Starlo is here, who says, whoa, looks like Toadette is really focused right now. Alright, I'm gonna save again. Alright. Down the pipe, and up the mountain, I guess. Okay, so this has taken me back to the big screen with the two puzzle walls. And this is like even a tier above the third tier, and it's on the far northeast side. And there's an exit on the west, across a bridge, which takes me to a new screen, which is, again, basically structured like a bunch of circular peaks with bridges connecting them. So I'm on the west side right now. There's a bully here I'm gonna jump on. Ah, this fight actually has two of them. What a rarity. I'm going to use weak hammer attacks in hopes that I can rack up some dodges. We'll see how that goes. Alright, should be their turn now. And indeed, one of them drops bombs behind us. Dashes into Mario, dashes into Luigi, dashes into Mario. Gives up. Okay. This other one drops bombs behind us, dashes into Mario, dashes into Luigi, dashes into Paper Mario, who jumps over and lets him drop into the bombs. He explodes and dies. The end. Alright, Mario's turn. Hit him with Weak Hammer. Paper Mario's turn. Hit him with Weak Hammer. Although 8 Weak Hammers is definitely not weak. That did 29 damage. What the heck? Weak Hammer with Luigi. And it's dead. That's kind of unfortunate. 160 XP. Okay. It is a bit of a shame that,
Oh yeah.
like, the optimal strategy for me to get these achievements is to play poorly. But so it goes. Wasting items is also an option still, I suppose. Alright, it's 3 Buzzy Beetles. I have just increased my experience. For kicks and giggles, I'm also going to increase my defense because it's cheap. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna jump on one of these guys. I'm realizing that I wanted to use my new trio move. Trio attack. Trio Whirligig. Use the circle pad to steer your characters around a spiral. You can press Y to dive faster. Pass through as many rings as possible and try to clear all the enemies. You collect enemies by simply plowing through them on your way down. The same goes for the rings. Aim for them and dive through. At the bottom, press A as you reach each platform to punch through. The number of rings you hit determines how many platforms there will be at the end. Okay, we definitely need to practice this. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Paper Mario jumps up, forms itself into like a... Oh. Okay, so yeah. Paper Mario's become like a propeller. And we're slowly flying down in the clouds. And it's like... Oh, this is not gonna be good. How do I even describe this? We're like in the air falling down, but the way that that looks is that we're like... at the camera going backwards. Like, down is back. And as I'm dropping, like in the distance, there's enemies and there's rings. And basically I'm circling around like a cylinder, you can think of it as like a cylinder pretty much. I'm on the outer ring of a cylinder. I'm like trying to hit all these different things and failing to do so. If I catch the enemy, then I can do damage to the enemy. And the amount that I can do is based on how many rings there are. So it looks like in order to get an excellent, it's more important to get all the rings than all the enemies, perhaps. Seems really tricky. Because it's like really hard to hit all these things. Because some of them they're moving or whatever. So... Okay, well this time I managed to get everything. So let's see it. A, excellent. And we like spun around on the ground and there was fire and it was a mess. Let's give it a freaking shot, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna get 5 in a row. I have no idea how I'm gonna pull this off. Alright, down we go. Okay, we catch one of the Buzzy Beetles. We catch one of the rings. Catch another ring. This Buzzy Beetle is moving really fast. Got him. Another ring. Last Buzzy Beetle. Got him. Okay, and we're hitting the platforms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Spinning around like crazy on the ground. We set them on fire, and that like destroyed everything. Oh, they're all very dead. I have no idea what the actual total damage... 101 damage to all 3 of them. Okay. Excellent trio whirligig. 324 XP. Well, that was quite something. Okay. Coin block with 50 coins. I had to, like, jump up a step, and that was giving me trouble for some reason. Okay, so I'm on, the second platform here. I'm going to continue east. I guess I can grab across to yet another platform. Oh, and there's a bully who has charged into us. 2 of them in the fight. Let's do plus coins earned. Card is used. Okay. Mario's turn. I'm going to use Weak Hammer. Paper Mario's turn. I'm going to use Weak Hammer. Luigi's turn. I'm going to use Weak Hammer. Okay. These guys' turn. Drop some bombs. Charges into Mario, charges into Luigi, charges into Paper Mario, hits the bombs. Is not dead by some miracle. Okay, other one drops bombs, charges into Luigi, charges into Mario, charges into Luigi, charges into Mario. Also not dead by some miracle. Alright, I'm gonna attack that one with Weak Hammer. Something tells me that Paper Mario is gonna kill these guys. But what am I gonna do? Oh, they're not dead. Okay, Luigi's turn. Weak Hammer? That killed one of them. Last one is attacking. Once again dropping bombs. Attacks Mario, and it's dead. It's bully, dodge. 5 in a row. Excellent. Alright. Don't have to worry about those guys anymore. So the only one that I'm missing here is the Paper Sombrero guys, which seem to only show up randomly. Okay, there's a coin block here. Gonna save. Okay, continuing to climb a little bit. There's some buried items here, which I should use. Heart Bean and 100 coins. Okay. Can dash up the wall, break some cracks, break some more cracks. Whoops. And then dash off the wall. Oh. Almost just got hit by one of these guys. What guys are they? The Buzzy Beetle guys. And as fate would have it, a Sombrero guy shows up. Alright, boost star points if you dodge the next attack. We'll see if I can actually do that for once. Alright, well I guess I'm going to try to dodge the Sombrero guy again by attacking these stupid shelled guys for 0 damage. Alright, well, let's pow up for everyone. Mario's dodging. The spinning shell. Okay, Luigi's turn. He can jump on still shelled one for 0 damage. Alright. Oh, no. He's attacking Mario again. Mario is dodging. Alright. Mario's turn. They are both out of their shells, but I can hit them with Weak Hammer. And it will go into its shell. Paper Mario's turn. Can now hit the sky. And where are like the turtle boots when you need them? I want these guys to go like 6 times as often as they are. I want this sombrero guy to just attack non-stop. Getting attacked by the Buzzy Beetle again. Alright, here we go. I don't understand how to dodge this attack. I actually don't get it. Like, tosses hat at you, and then... even if you jump on the hat, you immediately get charged by the actual guy. I'm at a loss. Okay, more weak hammer. More jumping on guys that aren't going to take damage. Having 8 copies is actually crazy, though. Okay. Oh, I'm dizzy. That's really bad because I'm probably not going to be able to dodge the sombrero guy now. And indeed. Like, not even close. And maybe I'll try again to peel off just one of these guys. Oh, that didn't work. It seemed like sometimes they run away. So maybe it's if you... No, I'm not sure I have a rule yet, but I understand. So their power-up has gone down, so I'm curious if this guy's gonna attack or if he's gonna, like... not attack. He's attacking. Their power-up is back, though. Okay, let's weak hammer on this sombrero guy, so there's only 2 of them. Alright, there's only 2 of them now. The Buzzy Beetle has been taking damage, but it's probably not going to die too soon, I hope. One of them is dead already. Alright, 0 damage to the Buzzy Beetle. Attacks Mario. Mario jumps over it a couple times. Okay, Luigi's turn. Weak hammer on Buzzy Beetle, because I guess when it attacks, it comes out of its shell. Alright, it's dead. And we're left with Sombrero Guy, who runs off! Well... I guess leaving it alone, even if it's not a 1-stack, is problematic. Good to know. Mario levels up from 19 to 20, and that is 1 out of the 8 lights in the flower rank. Plus 5 HP, plus 1 BP, plus 4 POW, plus 2 defense, plus 3 speed, and plus 2 stash. Okay. So block with 50 coins. And we can make our way up this screen by jumping over a gap, climbing on a, like, spiral platform bridge thing up to the top here, where there is a Lakitu. I saw someone fall off that platform while trying to cross it. He was walking really slowly when the floor just disappeared from underneath him. Not being able to fly must be so inconvenient. Okay, so yeah, there's a platform, or like a bridge here that has very distinct checker pattern on it of yellow and orange. If I walk on it, they start to flash and disappear. And 2 of my characters fell down, so that was cool. I wanted to see if I could make it across just by walking instead of running, and it looked possible. They don't really disappear quite that fast, but I was just bad. But I'll run, because there's no reason not to. We jump onto the other side, and there's a bully. 2 bullies, but we can bully the bullies now. What time is it? Okay. We can use the trio whirly gig. I guess we're trying to get 5 in a row. See if it'll happen, I guess. There we go. Interestingly, these guys seem, when they turn into paper, they seem to split into 4 parts each. Well, I missed one. I haven't missed any rings, though, which I think is the important part. I'm not really sure how that impacts excellent versus not. And I missed a ring, so that actually sucks. Just great. And probably very bad damage, too. 74-60. It's like a really hard one to pull off. I'm worried about getting it consistently enough to get the achievement points for it. Alright, charging into Paper Mario gets hit. Charging into Paper Mario kills it. Okay, charges into Mario hits it with a hammer, Mario hits it with a hammer, Mario hits it with a hammer, and it's done. 160 XP. There's one more guy here. Jump on him. Okay. 2 bullies and a stack of sombrero guys that seems actually kind of large. So I'm gonna attack the paper sombrero guy first. Oh, it's crumpled. That's bad. Alright, trio whirly gig. I have no idea what's gonna happen when there's all these enemies, but it's like 4 corners of each of these guys and then like a stack of 5 sombrero paper guys. I feel like I'm just gonna be falling for like ages. Oh. Apparently if you press Y, you like descend more quickly. I'm not sure if I want that, but I guess it makes it a little easier to hit some of these moving things. I missed a ring again. I'm missing like more than half the enemies and I'm missing rings. Really hard one. This guy looks not okay right now. He's like crumpled, but also not crumpled because the crumpled part of the stack like died. And so there's like, it's like phasing through himself. I can only describe this as a graphical bug. I don't really know what else to say. Hey, what's up, goat? Alright. Toss some fire flowers. Any idea if cat box is working tonight? Also, thanks for the sub. Wait, the sombrero guy ran off. I guess the sombrero guy runs off if either the stack is the only thing left, or if there's only one in the stack. It's very hard to actually kill that enemy. Seems to be working. Alright, this is probably my last fight then. It's at the end of the screen in any case, and I half expecting a boss coming up soon, so now is not the time to do the boss, I think. Alright, last bully down. Only 160 XP because I didn't actually properly kill the sombrero guy. Yeah, and here we are at the exit to this screen, so I'm going to feed my guys a couple mushrooms where needed, and save my game. Alright. Since it is time for AMQ, that means it is time to stop, so... We've made it like halfway up this mountain, I guess, maybe? A little past that, supposedly. Making our way towards the Bowser Jr. Villa. And then who knows what's gonna happen. So hopefully next time we make it to that. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace.